openness. Someone say openness. One evil you can do to your relationship is to tell a lie to your partner. You need to look at each other as you behold a mirror. Nothing must be hidden about your past lives. That is why you need spiritual guidance and counsel once you receive a lady to talk to a sister or a brother. Please, openness is very, very important. Be open. You see, a sister is engaged to a brother, and the sister is about 5 years older than the brother. Praise the Lord. And the sister had been waiting for brother for so many years. But the sister does not really look her age. The sister does not look what? Her age. I'm telling you true life situation that happened just last year. Not 10 years ago, last year. Now the question is this. This brother felt is older than the sister. By the time the brother told the sister his age, the sister was afraid to talk. So, change the subject. Now she came to meet me. Pastor is asking for my real age. What should I tell him? Praise the Lord. Somebody help me now. I want to ask you first, because you are very spiritual. Okay, sir. If you are the pastor, what are you going to advise our sister?
Well, I'll advise her to declare her age. Yes.
You don't know the implication, though. This sister has been waiting for years. Waiting for years. Who's going to help us again? My sister. If you are the pastor, what are you going to advise the sister?
Tell him the truth. Her real age. Yes. Yes.
Praise the Lord. We had such an experience in our own home. When my daughter went to get married, one of the questions my wife posed to the husband was that, do you know my daughter is older than you? He said, we have discussed that and we have taken care of that. That was the question my wife asked her. Yes.
Jesus, let's clap our for that. That's a good testimony, yes? Mama, what will be the counsel?
No, I will always encourage you to tell the truth. Like I said, I was telling her, I know somebody who the difference in age was about 7 years between the years. But the lady did not look her age. And the guy knew she was older than him, but that was the person he said he loved. And he took her to the family. The family members, when they look at them, she must be older, but he never confirmed to anybody. And they got married and they are still happily married till today. You know, so you don't have to lie. You know, if this is what God has for you, He will make a way for you. The person who God sent to you, if that is the person, He will stand by you. Age is a number. Amen? It's just a number. In my mind, let me tell you the truth. In my mind, I feel like I'm 21, even though I'm 56. Praise the Lord. In my mind, I'm 21, no.
Okay, let me talk to the youth. Brother David, what will be your counsel?
Praise the Lord. I will go with what Mommy has said. Age is just a number. Yes. No, wait now, listen. See, so long God is involved in it, you've confirmed and you've confirmed with God's intention for your life, I think, and you are sure, you're convinced, God, your spirit is bearing witness with you, you know, and so you just go ahead. You don't have to.
Okay, you know, who else wants to say something? You see, okay, the issue is this: when you are not in that person's shoes, you may not understand.
Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus. You better listen and listen very well. Now, concerning age, the number one step is that if God had led the two of you, don't lie, oh. There's no lie, whether 5 years, whether 7 years. Especially ladies, don't lie. One day, everything will be palm, and it will be too bad. Let him know your actual age. But that notwithstanding, even when you are 7 years younger than the man, it's not a license for you to look so old. By the time you are 40, to the glory of God, I'll be 72 at the end of this month. You know? So what are we talking about? It's not a question of how did you start. You know, I'm not exaggerating. You know, ask my husband. He's over there. We grew up together. He has always known me to be like this. And I will remain like this forever. Like a youngster. In the name of Jesus. So it's not a question of 5 years away. You know, you can be 5 years younger, and after 2-3 children, you look like an old woman. For where?
Thank you, man. Yes. I love this. Now, let me continue my story, because I need to tell you what happened. I saw the sister tell the guy your age, because she was afraid. Because, you know, listen, when you are getting closer to 40 as a woman, you don't understand the fear. You have had so many disappointments, because she was actually closer to 40, and you are about 5 years older than the man. You look younger, you are tempted. So I told her, go and pray and tell him the truth before telling him, pray that God, you just take over. So she prayed and told him. So no problem. Now you don't go to the portion of the time they have to go to the registry. They have to sign the marriage. She now came again, because they hid it from the parents. The parents did not know about this. I'm telling you what really happened. It's just between the husband and the wife. He said the husband said that she should not write her real age on the certificates, because he does not want anybody to raise any eyebrow. Because unluckily the husband, the father is a professor, you know, so they are very, very educated people. She now came to me again. She said, Pastor, the husband said that the age I should write is his own age, so their age meets. I say, he said so? He said, yes. He said, what do I do? You know this, when a pastor, you know everything they put to pastor. Pastor, what do we do? I said, well, good. She felt all her life she had never changed her age before. And she felt that if she has to change that age now on the marriage certificate, that means it's going to reflect on every other document. And that means she needs to go and do an affidavit. Are you together? I said, this is a serious matter. But what are we going to do? I said, well, don't feel guilty and condemned about this. You are a woman under instruction. If that's what he wanted, go along with him. And that was why they went ahead with the marriage. Because, the family husband said, are you sure this one's not, women has a way of looking at something critically, no matter how you cover. Are you sure this one's not older or, I said, no problem. And that was how the matter was laid to rest. Praise the Lord. You may say, okay, why did you do this? You see, there are some issues that are so technical that except God helped us. Except God help. Openness. Normally, medically, AS and AS should not marry. Praise the Lord. But as a pastor, have you joined AS together? Yes. Listen, I'm talking about openness. Our duty is to lay it open. So when they came, your AS, I know it's not possible. You can't go. Go and pray. They went. They came back. I say, cannot go. Go and pray. See, pastor is our choice. Is our what? Decision. You know the implication? We know. You know the ratio? We know. Listen. That is why when it concerns marital issues, some cases are so technical. Eventually this couple, they marry together, AS and AS. Before they left our church, the first son, AS, second son, AS. I told her, hey, be careful. Praise the Lord. Openness is very, very important. That's why we are trying to share some of these stories with us. Because if there's an area you should not cover up, is the area of relationship. Openness. You have to go down to the earth. Bible says, the man is in Christ, a new creature, all things are passed away, all things have what? Have become new. Openness of heart is very necessary to overcome disappointment in any relationship. Tell him who you are. If you have done abortion before, should you tell the man? Okay. If you have done abortion before, should you tell the man? I repeat. If you have done abortion before, should you tell the man? Who said no? Who said yes? Yes. Okay, I want to hear no first. I'm going to discuss that. No, ma. Yes. No. Why no?
I will say no. In the area of, if that will discourage him from get married to me, because I love him, I want to get him, I will say no. But after marriage, I will sit him down and tell him the truth. Okay, I love that. I'm coming. Praise the Lord. Amen. You see, in our own discussion, dialogue, we are always open and honest. Any other no. I want to hear the no first. No.
Praise. You see, when you are in courtship, if God has led you, you see, a lot of us, we don't hear from God. If you hear from God, if God has spoken to the boy, he's still a boy, not yet married, or a man, they don't get married as boy, they get married as man now. And you're a woman, you get married as a woman. If God has revealed his mind to God, that is your husband to be. And God has spoken to that man that is your wife. Before you get married, if there is anything you have to disclose it. Before you do what? After marriage, you start to open your mouth and say, I had depression. I had this. You will destroy that marriage. I had abortion after marriage. Don't destroy your marriage with your hand or with your mouth. You apply wisdom. But before you marry, If there's anything to know about one another, if God is going to say you are going to marry, you will get married. Tell everything. Before marriage, lay everything open. But after marriage, what your past, don't start to talk about it in your marriage. You destroy your marriage.
Is it no? Yes, okay. Is it no? I want a no. No, that did not say no, it's yes. I want a no. So I'm going somewhere. A no. Yes, give me the reason why.
What I want to say is that it's a kind of question now. Why would the fiancé request for such a question or go for such a question? What would make him to go for such a question?
Because it's not the openness.
It's not necessary. To me, it's not necessary. Why would he go for such a question?
Okay, thank you.
I expect that question to come maybe after some years. Maybe there was no issue or fruits.
Okay.
Then so the question can come up, but not before.
Okay. Yes. Yes. All the answer yes. Okay.
Praise the Lord. Before your relationship goes further, you must disclose everything about you, including sickness, even when you have gotten a child before or whatever it is. I have a sister who married somebody who claimed to have finished from the University of Benin. And they got married. In fact, she has to tell me that she was already pregnant for the young man when she was not pregnant, to allow the marriage. And they went ahead. And after about 3 years, they discovered that the young man dropped out from Uniben. And that is what scattered the marriage. Openness.
Praise the Lord. Now, let's listen, please. Should you tell, Mommy, I'm coming. Should you tell the guy that you have done abortion before? Let me give you the answer. Praise God, I will give you the answer here. The answer is no and yes. I will explain. You see, maturity is very, very key, very important. The nature of a man is this. Anything you tell a man, if things does not work as expected, he will refer to it. Praise God. Praise God. So, we treat each case based on his own merit. Ideally, it is good to be open, but to what extent should be openness? To what extent? Because nowadays, we have great men, young men and women, but most of them, we have found that emotionally, they are very, very immature. Spiritually, they are also upcoming, they are not as strong. And we always tell people that Bible says by wisdom a house is built. That is why when we want to discuss issues, sensitive issues, what to counsel them is this. It's easy to tell the man, but do me a favor. Can you go and pray through first? Before you tell the man, listen, before you tell that man, don't make a move that will begin to give you problem in your marriage. Settle in with God. Pray, Lord, I want to reveal this thing. Go ahead of me. We always tell couples to be. Because it's only prayer that can go ahead. When God go ahead of you, you are sure there will not be issue. There are issues that have been discussed. And till today, the marriage could no longer hold again. Openness. So openness is very, very good. But listen, to what extent? And the timing is very, very important. But the key about openness is prayer. Pray ahead. If you have a pastor, this is bothering me. I didn't tell my husband. before, but I feel I should tell him. Can you join me in prayer? I want to do some days of fasting and prayer. You pray about it first. Every issue should be discussed with God first before it's discussed with man. You get the wisdom there. Don't just say this and this and this and that. Because eventually, you encourage them to tell the man, and because they are prayed, the man took it, no problem. What is gone is gone. But not every man can tell you that what is gone is gone. Understand that. I found that people don't know how a man thinks. The way a man reasons is not the way you are reasoning. You want to tell your husband, do you know that your friend you are gonna before the university days? And the man is sitting there, still shouting as friends. You are in trouble. Praise the Lord. Because as far as concerned, you are not supposed to be what? Shouting or talking. And that's we need wisdom. Anytime you want to be open, wisdom is very, very, very what? Important. The wisdom of God will tell us what to say and what not to say. Praise the Lord.